All the time we spent, wonder where it went. Why must time move on? Why must we grow apart?
Well, look. As soon as we start, he says, I gotta bark.
Literally no reason. Haven't heard from him in an hour.
Hey, y'all stop.
What's this?
Well, welcome to the Final Picture Show podcast where the dogs are barking. Don't bother knocking. This is our New Year's Eve, New Year's Day special, whenever you're listening to it. We're not talking about an end of the world movie. Although this is the end of the year movie. And 2025 might as well felt like the fucking end of the world with how long this year took. And I'm not here with Travis. I'm here with my lovely wife. Say hello to the kind folks.
Hello, kind folks.
Yes, Miranda is back with us once again. For those of you that listen every week, she was with us a couple weeks back when we talked about Christmas with the Cranks. Although that episode came out like the week of Christmas, and then this week is like 2 weeks after that, so it feels like no time at all has probably passed. This is that weird like dead period where time doesn't exist between Christmas and New Year's, where no one really does anything and everyone's just kind of like.
I've lost track of like what day it is at times. I thought it was a different one altogether.
Yeah, especially for like teachers, which is my occupation, is you get like 2 weeks off and time begins to you kind of fall back into your old ways, which for me is staying up until like 3 o'clock in the morning and watching movies all night long. And so tonight we are going to be doing a watch along. We did one of these when we did Waterworld. So similar to like a riff tracks where we're just going to watch the movie in the background and talk about it and discuss the movie as we watch it. And this movie is 200 Cigarettes, which is a notoriously difficult movie to find streaming. Largely to do with the soundtrack. It's got a wonderful soundtrack, though. We'll talk about that here in a minute when I start talking about the background and everything of this movie. So before I guess we get into the movie proper, 2025. Your face is just like, ugh, yeah. This year was a tough year for us. I've mentioned some stuff on the podcast. I'm not going to like go into detail and be like, here's every single thing that happened. But needless to say, it was a year that was very challenging in a lot of ways. But the end of it was at least somewhat better with the way the last couple of days go. We're recording on, say the 30th? 29th.
I had to check earlier.
So I have no idea what today is, but we're recording on today. And today was a good day. We recently, if you were listening to the episode with Christmas with the Cranks and Anna and the Apocalypse.
I lied, it's the 30th. Jesus Christ. I was sitting there thinking like, wait, did I check it yesterday or today?
There you go. I don't even
what is time right now?
Yeah, if you were listening to the episode previously, you heard that I got into a car wreck and yeah, the totaled the car.
Tito just went over to Mama and like smacked her in the face, and then she hissed and he just walked away. But it was just one of those things where it's like, you are just a little brat sometimes, young man. Full kitten.
Yeah, and we're kitten cat drama once again. We got a new car, so that's done. That's cool. Taken care of.
Chrysler, baby.
Yeah, something that we don't have to worry about nearly as much. So that was a positive for today. So far, one day in, we've enjoyed it, which is nice. So we'll go from there, and hopefully 2026 is better than 2025, because 2025 was a rough year.
Don't say it can't get worse. She said that earlier, and I had to say, don't say that.
Oh, no, it can definitely get worse. Things could definitely get worse.
Don't say that out loud.
But hopefully things improve. I mean, not just for us, but for like the world in general. I think for a lot of people, it was like a significantly hard year. There was just a lot of really fucked up things that went on, and yeah.
Maybe we get some culturally significant deaths.
Culturally significant deaths. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know who we're talking about. Anderson Cooper.
Stop. I'm tired of the New Year's special, Anderson.
He is like he's going to be on every channel eventually. We're doing our own New Year's special. Like I said, we're going to watch 200 Cigarettes. So this is a movie, I guess before we start, we just talk a little bit about, not about the background. We'll talk about the background as the movie's playing, but a little bit about like how we first discovered this movie. I first found this movie on, I think it was HBO or Cinemax. It was one of those like late night channels back in the day. This movie came out in like 99, 2000, something like that. And I didn't know the name of it. I just always knew that there were like a shit ton of famous people in it. And that's all I ever knew about it. It's like this movie where Ben Affleck's like a bartender and Paul Rudd is in it and Christina Ricci, but like I don't know the name. We've talked about this before. We're not going to belabor the point. If you are a millennial, you know the problem of what used to be watching things and not knowing the name of what you were watching.
I knew the name, and again, watched it on some form of late night. But like you said, it was very hard to come by.
Yes.
So it wasn't something I looked for it.
Yeah. It is on DVD, which is where we're watching it. I don't believe.
I don't know if it came to VHS. I remember looking for it at a time when like DVDs were definitely around, and but a lot of people still had their VCR player. I still had my VCR player. Like I still had a lot of VCR horror movies. Like it wasn't out of the realm that someone had a VCR.
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, we still have a VCR now.
A lot of people had like the combo.
Yes. I'm actually looking it up to see if it ever went on VHS or if it was just a DVD only. It's not on Blu-ray, I know that. It's one of those movies. It is on VHS. Okay, cool. You can pick up a copy on Mercari for $13.99.
Oh, noted.
The soundtrack of the movie makes it a little bit harder for it to be streaming because there are tons and tons and tons.
There's a lot of license royalties tied up with this soundtrack.
Yeah. This episode will definitely be copyrighted stream, and that's okay. Where this movie you can't find it streaming anywhere really, for the most part. Every now and then it'll pop up, occasionally, but never when it should. Like around New Year's, it's never like when you think it will. It's always like it's in the middle of June, and now you can find it streaming on like Tubi for a minute. But otherwise, it doesn't really show up streaming very much. And even when it does show up streaming, they change a lot of the music, I believe, to fix the fact that, a lot of it's copyrighted and you got to pay people money for that. So kind of complicates things. I wish that one day it'll come out on Blu-ray with like a bunch of commentaries because it is a really fun movie. And it's always been one that even back in the day, I used to always enjoy watching.
I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, that was a good movie. I was like 12 and I was like, who's this Elvis Costello fellow? I really enjoy his gumption.
His gumption. His gumption. Yeah. Elvis Costello is in this movie. So is Christina Ricci, Paul Rudd, both of the Affleck boys, Jay Moore, whenever he was popular back in the day. That was the thing. There's a lot of people in this movie. Courtney Love is in it.
Courtney Love is in it.
Janine Garofalo. I don't even have the DVD in front of me. We have a makeshift DVD cover of it that is printed off of a Blockbuster label because otherwise, I think, was this your DVD or mine?
I genuinely, I know it wasn't yours. It would have had to have been mine, or it's something we got together.
Okay, I was going to say, we didn't have the case for it. It would just have the DVD. Like, there's no case for it, so it's just the DVD by itself. So it's one of those kind of random ones that is by itself. So yeah, but it's one that we own because it is a fun time, and I'm getting it ready to go right now. If it sounds like I'm stalling for time, because I am. All right, so we are about to start the movie, so we'll do a little countdown and then hit play, and you can follow along as we watch and talk about 200 cigarettes. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we hit the play button. There you go. Some people like to sync it up so they can mute the movie and then just have us talking in the background. It's a thing, people. It's called riff tracks.
I've heard of one of those before. One of them tracks of riff.
Tracks of riff from
from
the men who brought us the Mystery Science Theater 3000. I am trying to turn it down. I'm looking for the remote. We have 5 remotes. So I'm like, which one of these is the one for this thing? MTV. They're out of business now.
R.I.P.
This was their last year. They went out of business a few weeks ago. Yeah. 200 cigarettes. Ben Affleck. Casey Affleck.
I mean, it's not like MTV had made a movie
And
and
I forgot Dave
several.
Chappelle's in this.
Yes, he's the cab driver.
Guillermo Diaz, he's great. Angela Featherstone is cool. Janine Garofalo.
Amazing.
Gabby Hoffman.
Kate Hudson's adorable in
I forgot
this.
she was on the scene.
Mm-hmm. She's the virgin.
Yeah, you're right, Courtney Love, yeah. She has a prominent role. Jay Moore. He was popular for a while there. I don't know why Nicole Parker's name got, like, splashed so much. That was weird. Oh, right. We were talking about Christina Ricci a couple days ago because she apparently popped in at a local bar down the street from us that we had actually talked about going to visit. She was at Alex's Tavern, not recently, but apparently at one point in her life, she went to Alex's Tavern, and Reddit felt the need to point this out to be like, well, Christina Ricci.
It's a landmark now. Like, it was pretty popular before Ms. Ritchie decided to go dancing.
Most millennial men have like a love affair. Her and like Tiffany Amber Thiessen. It's like, ooh, I know those people. Shayna Larson.
Hey.
Yeah, so the director of this is mostly known as the casting director. So he did a lot of casting directing for a lot of movies.
This is set in 1981, by the way.
Yeah. I see.
You're just gonna let that fact
I'm just going to bring it back up, Actually, we watched a movie just a minute ago, which was set, it was New York Evil, which is set in 79 in New York as well. So, oh, there's Paul Rudd. Ant-Man himself.
Are those called mutton chops?
Yeah, I guess that's what the look is. I don't know. That look should come back, though. I think.
No, I think it's fine where it's at.
No, you don't think man should bring back the hard?
I feel like, with the exception of Paul Rudd in this movie, every other character that you see those on from this period or like the 2000s are like scummy. Where like, don't let them near your children.
I think that would.
They're not a great role model. Like
Paul Rudd gets the pass for a lot of things. He still looks the fucking same. This movie is, God, like, when did this movie come out? I gotta look it up on
I think it was 99.
It's either 99 or 2000. 1999, yeah. So, yeah, we're going on almost 30 years old. This movie will be. A couple years away from that. That's crazy. Apparently that Mercari deal for VHS, not too bad, honestly. Stupid bullshit. Yeah, so this is one of the few, not one of the few, I should say. There are actually more than a few of them. New Year's Eve movies. There just aren't really many good New Year's Eve movies. There's a few, there's a couple. We'll talk about a list I looked up earlier that has like a few of them. So the director, as we're talking about him at the beginning of the movie here, I love this movie. One of the few movies he actually directed, mostly known as a casting director. Which makes sense because the cast here is fucking killer. But other casts that he was responsible for, Garfield, hey, like Mike. He also was responsible for casting SLC Punk, which is another movie that's got like a really great cast.
I love Mr. Matthew.
I was going to say, you can't imagine anyone playing that role other than Matthew. Like, he nails that movie. Especially, my favorite part of SLC Punk is the mall scene where he's like I forget what they're in the mall. I forget what the fuck they're doing. They're just in the mall, and he's just like calling out like posers and like labeling different kinds of punk things. And I'm just like, God, this is like so many of my friends growing up in high school. Like, you can't like the Dropkick Murphys. They're too pop now. He also was the casting director for Speed and JFK. Those are other movies that have like tremendously well casted movies that like they just nail their performances. National Lampoon's Christmas. There's one. Talk Radio. My lips are sealed.
My lips are sealed.
Ooh, we also did the casting for At Close Range. I love that movie. That's a Sean Penn, Christopher Walken movie. Chris Penn's in it too.
I'm smoking what you smoking.
I'm smoking what you smoking. The brother Penn.
Back in 1999, where you could smoke a cigarette and no one looked at you like you were trailer trash.
Before or after I almost said High Fidelity. What's the name of that Dave Chappelle stoner movie?
Oh,
It's High something, isn't it? How High? Not How High.
no, it's Half Baked.
Half Baked, that's it. Yeah. When did Half Baked?
That was like 99 or 2002.
1998.
Oh, yeah.
Right before this, okay. So he was starting to get kind of more famous at this point. He had done The Nutty Professor and done a bunch of other stuff. So Dave Chappelle was kind of getting a big deal now. Somehow finds himself still in the news like every other week for something that he says or does or... But, like, good in this movie. Can't lie. It's gonna be the same. Like I was saying, the soundtrack is amazing. It's the best part of this movie. Speaking of soundtracks, there's Hole herself, Courtney Love. Did you ever like Hole? Were you
I
a
thought
Hole
they
fan?
were fine.
I went through a big Hole phase. That sounded weird. But I went through like a big phase where I was really into like Hole.
Yeah?
Was that Doll Parts album? Is that what the name of it was? I really liked it.
I don't know, my lovey.
I liked that one, and then Celebrity Skin, whichever one came after that, I didn't think was very good. So I kind of like, it was a one album love affair with Hole, where I was like, they're an amazing band, and then listen to the next one, I was like, never mind. Ah, there's Christina. So a lot of people online have pointed out like numerous timeline problems with this movie where like things that are happening could not have happened in 1981 because they didn't exist yet.
Like what?
Like all kinds of shit, like cars, jewelry, makeup, like all kinds of things that would like didn't exist until like the late 80s or mid 80s. I don't think it really fucking matters. The movie wasn't made in 1981, so they're doing the best they can. It's not it. As someone who wasn't alive in New York in 81, I can imagine this passing as 81 in New York, I'm not surprised here. This is one of the best parts of the whole movie. We're fucked. When you had to find out if someone was in the phone book.
Payphone should still be a thing.
Oh,
I could get away with so much more.
Yes. The children, if you're listening to this, the youth, we used to prank call numerous folk from a payphone. It used to be a good anonymous way to do all kinds of fun shit.
What if I want to place an anonymous tip to the police?
There used to be a Domino's in Odessa, Texas that had a payphone right outside it. Used to go there and order.
Bring back the payphone.
Used to order pizzas from that payphone.
If I had a dive bar, I'd have a payphone.
That would be cool. Yeah, that'd be fun. I don't know where you see them. Oh, there's Ben Affleck.
Yep.
Helping out Paul Rudd in the... This was Ben Affleck when he was like, I'm going to be a cool leading man still, maybe one day. Just 20 years too early.
He's already pretty popular by now, baby.
No, because, this was what... Good Will Hunting had come out, but he wasn't like... he hadn't been
Mallrats?
Yeah, but that wasn't like a big.
Okay, but I'm just saying he'd already been in some
he had been in some
decent
things.
Big movies. Like, this wasn't like him like, oh man, probably struggling for roles.
No, totally. I feel like he only did this because his brother's in something like that.
I feel like the only reason his brother got the job is because he's in it, more than likely.
I forget which of them was getting popular first, because Casey Affleck is in Good Will Hunting, too.
Well, no one remembers him, especially
He's the
me.
little brother. He has some of the best lines.
Yes.
You got the Boston Curse, where he talks about how Catholic guys from Boston all small dicks.
Ah, I don't remember that. It's been a long time since I've seen Good Will Hunting.
I love Good Will Hunting. It's a movie I don't think that's aged well because of like
the F word.
Well, that and a lot of what they say in it, and how it was written, just a lot of things about it. But it is a movie that for a while I did really like.
Cute.
Yeah, this would have come out what year? This came out the same year as Armageddon, which is another movie we talked about on the show.
Yeah, he was already.
He was getting popular.
Yeah,
he was eating animal crackers off of Liv Tyler's body. He was getting big. There's got to be someone else in the world doing this here. If not,
I'm gonna have to smoke a cigarette for this movie. Jesus. My question is: have we ever counted the cigarettes? Are there 200 cigarettes? Do we know this?
Is there like a cigarette count?
Yeah,
cigarettes are actually smoked. I don't know. You'd have to look online and see.
There needs to be one if there isn't.
We need to start it over again and just start counting. Nelly, you're the cigarette counter.
All right.
You want to be third person on the show. You better wake up.
But then I took a nap.
Yeah, she passed out with her brother. For context, we're talking about dogs, not children that were forcing.
No, we're child laboring them. Get your scoreboard, child.
You won't get into Harvard any other way. Oh, there's Katie Hudson. Okay. The philosophical taxi driver fits Dave Chappelle pretty smart. I feel like he tries to be very philosophical with some of his stand up. Or tries at least times.
Doesn't Dave Chappelle make a joke about there oftentimes being a black person in there that gives advice and teachings?
Totally.
Is he that token?
Yeah. He's very much a token character. Yeah, totally.
Because I feel like I'm not crazy. Like there was a Chappelle skit or something like that.
Yeah. He definitely is definitely playing. I mean, this is early Dave Chappelle. I guess he's had to accept the roles you have to accept. You got to pay the rent.
Half Baked was pretty big. I felt like.
I don't remember but I don't know if Half Baked made money enough to
True.
Enough that he made his own Chappelle show, obviously. But he had already kind of been co-signed by Eddie Murphy with Nutty Professor and stuff beforehand. I guess he's he's the aggressive stand-up in the Nutty Professor movies. This is my other favorite part of this movie, where they're waiting for the party, and no one shows up until way later.
I remember being a child watching this. I was a youth, and very much being I love her apartment.
She does have a dope ass apartment. This movie does suffer from the Friends effect, where we're never once explained how these. Well, it's the '80s New York. So it's still scummy, slummy New York, where it's not as how are people affording to live here?
Not as gentrified.
Yeah. Because Friends, it's how are these people affording to live here? None of these people have real jobs other than Chandler. Everybody else should not be able to afford this fucking place.
Well, it was a thing that Monica, she had a rent-controlled apartment that she inherited from her grandmother. I do remember that was part of it.
They established that in the film. It sucks. Big abstract vaginas. Yeah, so the writer of this movie only ever wrote this movie. That's it.
One and done.
That's it. That was the only one.
I hope they made a decent amount of money off of it.
Yeah, I don't know. With him, everyone's favorite couple, Courtney Love and Ben Affleck. According to the online trivia, Ben
The
Affleck.
Joni Mitchell part cracks me up.
According to the online trivia, Ben Affleck signed on to this film with the belief that it would support his younger brother in his first leading role, while he would play a small uncredited role. However, he was surprised to see his name on one of the leads whenever the movie came out.
Surprise, surprise, Benny.
So I wonder if, like, when they filmed it, if, like, he had, like, gotten big yet, or if they were, like, I guess small uncredited roles, so you'd think he's already kind of big, and then you're just surprised to see him in this. Kind of like Brad Pitt when he shows up randomly in the movies. He's done that in a few, like, one of the Marvel movies. He just randomly shows up in a cameo. My favorite cameo is still Euro Trip with Matt Damon, where he just randomly shows up in that stupid kind of teen comedy, sleazy comedy, and then there's Matt Damon. He's just randomly one of the characters for a second. That's a good uncredited cameo.
Yes, I like Matt Damon a lot more than Ben.
Oh yeah, Matt Damon's way better than Ben.
He's truly, I think he's actually very funny. I don't know how he is as a person. He may be a terrible person. He probably is a terrible person. But I think he's funnier than Ben Affleck by far.
True. I think Ben Affleck probably does smoke 200 cigarettes a day, though. So there is that.
That picture of him with the cigarettes, I send that to people constantly.
Just outside, just deep in him.
Yeah, just as like, how's it going? Just like, boom, that's how it's going.
Ben Affleck's stress smoking is a constant millennial condition for the last, like,
I think that
10
picture,
years.
every millennial has looked at that picture and said, yeah, same Ben.
Apparently, Kirsten Dunst was offered a role in this and turned it down. There you go. There's that. Apparently, one of the main people in the movie, Guillermo Diaz, Dave, we'll see him in a little bit. He's been in Weeds and a bunch of other stuff. He is not a big cigarette smoker. So apparently, while they were smoking, it would like make him sick and he would throw up.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, I didn't even think about the fact that Dave Chappelle and Guillermo Diaz are in Half Baked together, too. Because Guillermo is the other, he's the fuck you, you're cool, fuck you. Yeah, he's that dude. Yeah. Nope. I mean, I'm trying to look online to see if there's like a cigarette count. Like, is there anyone that's ever like counted how many cigarettes are smoked in this movie, or is it like not that popular enough?
I need a pole lamp, and I need a lot more lights in this house, baby.
Pole lamp and a lot more.
I need some purple mood lights in this room.
This does feature a lot of deep cuts from my favorite Elvis Costello album, which is Imperial Bedrooms.
No, it's great. Like I said, I probably watched this pretty early on when it came out. Actually, the late night place we watched it was probably MTV.
You know what movie it reminds me the most of? Times Square.
I love that movie.
Just because it's got like a giant cast.
So, yeah.
A lot of fucking
the soundtrack's amazing. Evelyn and I actually found that soundtrack in high school. Could not find the movie for years. Finally, one of us was like scouring through like an old place, found the VHS, watched it together, and was like, huh. I feel like that's probably anyone that's found the soundtrack first and then actually watches is like, that does happen, doesn't it? All right. It's also only like 45 minutes or something, if I remember.
Yeah, something like that. It's not a very,
That's like just Tim Curry.
Mostly Tim Curry. He's the big one.
One girl's like, remember she talks like that? Am I insane? I haven't watched it in so long.
I haven't watched it.
But I feel like the other,
you bought me the vinyl soundtrack.
Yeah, because it's amazing. It's very
good. Have like carrying in a fucking case of beers one-handed. Yeah, right. Yeah, you wouldn't do that as a bar back because if you drop that shit's coming out of your paycheck. That's expensive.
That's not how that works. Or that's illegal if they do that.
It was 81. There were no laws.
That's actually no. At this point, they had a lot more. They were chilling at this point. Like, what people were making in tips right now was really not that bad if you considered, like, what minimum wage was.
Yeah.
Like, now they're very far apart. But most people in the northern states have always made more when it comes to, like, their hourly wage as far as tips go.
Yeah. That's true, I guess.
They were making amazing money back then.
Are we getting paper?
They were getting paper, baby. People were doing cocaine and getting paper.
Cocaine is at an all-time low.
But it's at an all-time low as far as price, so this is our time to strike while the iron's hot.
Invest in cocaine.
You ever want to be a kingpin?
Now's a good time to invest in cocaine, kids.
Listen, I can't talk to you about crypto. I can talk to you about the other C word.
The other C word. Crack.
No, don't do cocaine, kids. I'd be
I like that she's like supposed to run into Run DMC or
Yeah.
some shit right there. Like, that's a little silly. I do like that the movie just like transitions from like one thing. Oh, I love that Casey Affleck is like a punk rocker. I forgot he's a punk rocker.
Yes, he's very punk rock.
Oh, God. The least punk rocker in the world.
I like you. I hate him in this movie. Maybe it's just because I hate him now. Actually, he had like black hair and a Misfits jacket when I first watched it, so I was probably like, he's cute.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I feel like that's immediately you would know that's not allowed to do, is to rub it in.
She's panicking. This is not what I would do, though. I would never reach my hand back in there.
No, that's a brave soul.
For those of you not watching, her lipstick cracked. We all know that feeling. It's awful. Fell into a really icky looking sink with cigarettes. Yeah. Why are you going in there? I'm not going to put that back on my mouth. Am I the only one that has any germ theory around here?
It looked like the toilet from Trainspotting.
That's exactly what I thought.
Well, the Trainspotting had already come out, so I'm guessing that would be like the visual call to that.
Could also just be dive bars.
Dive bars.
Or the visual call.
That might have been something that I've said before. I'm just going to go home and kill myself. You want to share, Cap? I forgot how great Paul Rudd is in this movie. I mean, I like Paul Rudd in most things. He's one of my favorite actors.
I've absolutely been trying to, oh, there's Elvis.
There's Elvis Costello.
I've absolutely been trying to find a leopard print jacket like this since I watched this. And she has to pop up.
Oh, one day Courtney's Loveless jacket will pop up.
Other reasons I shouldn't say I don't like Courtney because of it, but I mean, there's a lot of reasons not to like Courtney Love. But
she
one
killed
thing,
Kurt Cobain.
Well, do we know that? Who knows? I don't really care if she did or not.
She didn't do much to keep him alive. We'll say that.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm taking that away. Let's say that didn't happen. Who cares? She had a big habit in the 80s and 90s of taking 1920s dresses and ripping them to fucking shreds. And I'm just sorry. I'm sorry. As a lover of historical fashion, that just pisses me off. Just where's your respect? This was the heyday of thrifting, though. I mean, God, it pisses me off.
I always forget the actress's name in the green dress. She's been in a lot of things.
Oh, God, what is her name?
But, she was in something. Was she in the Goonies? Was that what she was in when she was a kid?
She's in a lot of stuff.
But I know, but yeah. You're fine. Go ahead. Yeah. I think she was in the Goonies. If you notice Miranda not talking for a minute, she got up to go take a bathroom break. So I am talking econo. I'm trying to look her up to see if she was in. No, she's not. Hillary. I know what's showing him.
Face to face with your worst nightmare. Facing death. The best thing is not like facing death.
You're turning on me too.
What?
That's why you don't ever have a party. Ooh, beaded curtain is nice though. Yeah, her apartment is pretty cool. Interesting guys. Last place.
Eric with the small dick.
Eric with the small dick. From 6 months ago.
Vaginas.
This is what you have to do to keep people at your New Year. This is why we don't have New Year's parties, because around midnight, before then, it's like, yeah, y'all need to get the fuck out of here. You can't be staying around until midnight. This is why New Year's Eve parties don't really happen with millennials, because we're like, yeah, I don't want you at my house until midnight.
Maybe like the youngest millennials in like their mid-30s or something. I think like we're tired. We got back problems
No,
and
that's what I'm
bills.
saying. This is a world that doesn't exist anymore. You know? With like getting to a party.
These
That was
things
different.
existed for me in my 20s, and I believe that they're all supposed to be in their 20s.
I don't really remember a whole lot of New Year's Eve like things in the 20s. I think it was because I always ended up having to babysit for most of, my nephew. I was always like, oh, babysit Zachary for a couple $100. Okay.
The joys of having a sister without children.
Yeah, I'll make some money on New Year's instead of going to a party. And that little boy is now raising a child. Hello, kitten. Hello, kitten.
Yeah, toothless, roofless.
Yeah, there needs to be a cigarette count for sure. I'd like to watch this movie again and do a cigarette count. 'Cause I'm surprised that no
We
one
need like
is
one at the bottom that's like boing,
ding,
boing,
ding. Yeah, like
boing.
a little.
little like pop-up video.
I wonder if that's like a special feature that they do. If this movie ever comes on,
I don't want to use AI to do it. I just wanted to say I don't want to do that. Don't make it happen via AI.
Oh God, no.
Listen, I gotta talk to you because you and your mom and your occasional love of making AI pictures.
Oh, it's cringy how bad they are.
Yeah, I love that you're like, oh, fuck the world, 10 million gallons a day. We've literally got racial pollution where we live down the street. Man, you want to see this funny picture? I put our dogs in the car with us eating. What was it? Panda Express? And what was it?
It was the minivan flying over an exploding volcano.
That's right.
While the dogs were in the back eating Panda Express orange chicken.
We're all eating orange chicken. I don't even like orange chicken.
No one does.
Someone does. Man. White people.
Only if you're. It's not.
Oh my
even,
gosh.
I don't even get that one.
This is only going to be interesting to Memphis folks. So like we have a wonderful place here called Little Petals of Peony, and then they have got like kind of a smaller restaurant now called Little Petals. This is authentic Chinese food. And anyone that knows anything about authentic Chinese food knows that orange chicken is not authentic. And I saw this TikTok where this dude drives through. He's like, first of all, this place kind of pissed me off because they didn't have orange chicken.
How dare they? How dare they?
It's just like, oh yeah, it's also not Chinese. I believe it's Szechuan.
I haven't even eaten it. I have not had the good privilege of enjoying.
It's very good. It's very spicy.
That's to be expected.
Apparently, in the Midtown location, they actually lower the spice because of the clientele.
Too many white folks.
Yeah.
Too many whites in the dance floor. Too many whites. Jack will fuck anybody. There are parts of this movie that remind me of like catching up with some of our friends in the town. Like whenever we'll go and get beers, and it's like finding out what all the dramas happened. It's like all these people that know each other that all very almost incestuous relationships where they're just sleeping with the same group of like 6 people over and over and over again.
My time is really incestuous. Like, I didn't really date near as much after I returned to Memphis than I did, like, in previous years, because, you know, men are shit.
Men are...
or should I say men ain't shit? Or implies that there might be something... I mean, they are shit, but I would also like to say they ain't shit. Both.
Cover your bases. Cover your bases, you know?
Don't like them. We've got a problematic group of people, and they all have dicks.
You're not wrong. There's a common denominator of the dickage. I don't know what to tell you. I don't speak for my species.
Your people.
My people. I don't speak for us. I stood up at the delegation and I was firmly voted down. They said, "No, get out of here. We don't want to talk about Rockula." I said, "Okay."
I don't want to be anywhere that won't let me talk about Rockula.
I'll go home. That J.D. Vance demonstrated the benefits of fucking a couch. I never realized the tree behind them is like full of random objects. It's like some weird art piece. It's cool looking though.
It.
You've never done it? I like that, like, I don't like it. I think it's kind of weird that, like, he has no interest in her until this moment. Whenever he's like,
okay, but as a woman, that doesn't surprise me at all, because y'all are
it's not surprising.
freakies.
It's one of those, like...
He's like, oh, now I can infantize you? I love it. Well, now he thinks he's something special, instead of just like, bitch, I'm a little old, I'm a little long in the tooth to be carrying a V card. Let's get this over with. Well, look, she didn't pick him out like of a strong group of people.
No, no one would. He's Jay Moore.
I mean, he's an average white guy.
He's Jay Moore.
He's the most average white guy.
He's Jay Moore. If he was around today, he would be... Well, he's still around today. He's not dead.
I was about to say, when did he die?
He's not popular as much as he used to be. I don't know what the hell happened to Jay. He used to be like...
He's just tired, aren't we all?
He's just tired. He probably just got old. I don't know what he's doing anymore, though.
Run away, I will get to... I once remember I won like $30 from a boss at work at Applebee's when I was in my very early 20s.
Yeah.
Because Soft Cell was playing. He said, I'll give you $30 if you tell me the name of this band. I said Soft Cell. And he was just like, and then I love that manager. He unfortunately was a temporary one, and then I got fired very shortly after by the other one. Applebee's is one of the only places. I guess I also technically walked out on the job. I technically quit I fired myself.
Sometimes that's the best way. Sometimes you just gotta walk out.
Well, being a young autistic ADHD girl and not knowing it, I've always had an issue with people just being assholes for the sake of assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walked out of a couple jobs. Walked out of Mi Piaci's, that restaurant I worked at. I called them and told them I wasn't coming back to work when I was scheduled because I had broken my leg. And they were like, okay. And they just never called me ever again. I never went back to work ever again.
I love this part.
I hate you motherfuckers.
Like, again, I'm going to need you to move out so we can redecorate this whole house in the way that I enjoy. Beaded curtains. I'm about to put curtains everywhere.
Beaded curtains
everywhere. Love me.
I do like the curtain wall. That is a cool
one. What are they called? I cannot think of it right now. What are those called?
I don't know. I've never known.
Tapestries.
Tapestries.
I've always liked a tapestry. I mean, I've always
Great
felt
party.
always had a love of historical history, and tapestries are a big part of that. Historical history, not the non-historical history.
The non-historical.
I
It's an important distinction.
meant to say, as I was also thinking about, like, in my mind, especially Tudor history, because I was also thinking about the ones that were particularly in Anne Boleyn's house. So
I love non-historical history. That's my fault.
yeah, I prefer non-historical history too.
The history that nobody gives a shit about.
That's what we're currently teaching students.
That's true.
White people are dope and been chilling and definitely not doing anything bad for the whole time we've been around.
Nothing shady has ever happened.
Nothing shady to see here, kids. Just heroes and capitalism.
We are Charlie Kirk.
Stop it, Matt. Stop yourself.
I hate the holidays.
That's why you're single. It's not your small dick. It's your small dick attitude towards the holidays.
I like that's the obvious CBGBs of Satan's Pit. Satan's Pit. I guess they couldn't get the real CBGBs. Oh, the guy's got a cool devil lock.
Is that darling?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a devil lock mohawk. That looks like Seth Rogen in the background there. It's probably not, but it looks like Seth
I
Rogen.
do remember very much, like, as also, like I said, I probably watched this. It would have been 13 when I came out, and I was maybe 13 when I watched it. Like I said,
Yeah.
I remember very much wanting Casey Affleck's leopard print shirt, though. I was like, oh, yeah, that's mine. Ever give me a chance.
As a kid who was like into punk rock when I first saw this movie, I liked the music of it, but there was a lot of punk rock. Not the first time I'd ever heard of Elvis Costello, but
This was the first time I'd ever heard of him.
I had watched a lot of VH1 as a kid. He was
We
on
didn't have
VH1.
VH1, remember?
Oh,
I
that's
told
right.
you I didn't have VH1 at my mom's. We had MTV, but we did not have VH1.
Yeah, we had VH1. We got the special package. So I got to watch.
We didn't even have MTV until I was like 13.
You know, we've only been stalking you for like half the movie.
I'd be thinking you had a fucking gun.
Yeah.
Thank God it's just beers from your jacket
Yeah.
and your skin.
Take beers from us, strangers.
I bet
that
those
have
are
been
warm
stalking
because they've been next to his chest.
Maybe it's cold outside, you know.
I bet it is cold. It's New York, and this is pre-global warming. I hate white men.
You're doing it again.
Why me? Because you were there, bro. Because you were there.
Oh. Justify your virginity.
Also, Kate Hudson is literally the cutest person ever. Like, her parents. I mean, there was no way she was going to turn out adorable. I just think in particular in this role, like, she is just the cutest little thing.
Yeah, it turns out when you take two people who are insanely attractive,
They
and
make
also,
wonderful offspring.
seemingly nice people. Like, I haven't heard anything negative about them.
That's one of the things, too. Is, like, they don't really have any tarnished history that I know where it's like, oh, man, I might like you, but I know you're a shitty person, so I can't.
Kurt Russell's been doing movies since, like, the fucking late 50s.
Listen, as far as I know, no one's Me Too'd him. And
He was a child
I mean,
actor.
they've also been together like 40, 50 years.
Something like that, yeah. Because he was a child actor who did, like, Disney movies way back when. He was like the Kirk Cameron before Kirk Cameron was around. Where he was just like in all of the Disney Channel movies for a while. That'll make it worse.
She's not talking about your dick, you idiot.
It was so big. I thought it was okra.
Okra's brown? Bitch, you ever seen okra?
Well, you know, they had to make up a reason for her to make an ass of herself in this.
This movie makes me sad because, like, I don't know. This situation's never happened to me, but I constantly feel like I'm one move away from this
You're
situation.
getting yelled at and running down.
I also feel like there have been so many situations where it's like, this has come close. Like, not that, but like, like a server with like a tray, like running into them. I've also been the server with the tray, and someone just like.
I just like to think that you've come close to just like taking off running moments where you're just like, I'm running.
Matthew, you didn't know me in my 20s. I was a track star. I was a drunk runner. My friends hated me, I'm sure of it on occasion. I was a track star. I thought it was so fun too. I remember just like being like in the breeze, like in my theories, I'm like, fuck you, 20-year-old something Miranda. But like in my 20s, I was like, I don't know. I imagine it was like what a horse feels like at like a full gallop, like a wild horse, like
wild horse.
Oh yeah. Dixon Street, Fayetteville, Arkansas. Before everywhere was paid parking. Yeah, if you were there in the early aughts, you saw me running down them streets from my friends probably.
I didn't do that.
I thought it was hysterical. I do remember thinking it was so funny too. And then I'd go to another bar, just wait for them to find me.
I would dip out of places. Like if I was
the Irish goodbye.
Yeah, like if I was hanging out with people or like we were drinking or like at a party or a club.
I guess my friends cared for
and
me.
I was done, I would just be like and just leave and people would care for me. People would message me and be like, "Where'd you go?" And I'd be like, "I went home." They were like, "Oh, we didn't know." They're like, we looked around. And
I was also probably really drunk, so they were like, I hope you didn't drive.
Well, it's probably, knowing me, it's probably not a big coincidence or not much of a surprise. Like, once I'm done, I'm ready to go home. Like, it's kind of how it works. And whenever I don't have anyone, like, holding me to staying longer, then it's like, all right, I'm gone. And so I just left. I've gotten better about saying goodbye now. But when I was in my 20s now, I would just be like, all right, well, I'm gone.
Well, I used to do that by, like, running away.
I didn't run. I would just walk and just be like, I'm gone. Or mostly Uber, honestly.
Yeah. In my 20s, Uber also didn't exist. And, like, cell phones, we had them, but, like, I mean, I had me, like, what was the T-Mobile, like, slide down? Do you remember what I'm talking about? I had one of those, like, with the slide-down keyboard. I also had a BlackBerry.
Ben Affleck got both the girls. He's a ladies. No, I never had like I just had like a I didn't have a fancy phone. I had like a basic phone.
I don't think a BlackBerry was a fancy phone at the time.
I don't know. My phone was like a Sprint.
I didn't have it in the early days. I had it in like 2009, 10.
If you watch the movie The Departed, the phone that Matt Damon uses,
in The Departed,
the phone he uses for the phone he uses in that movie. That's the phone I had for like until I got an iPhone. That was like the only phone for the longest time. I mean, I've had this iPhone 13 for God knows how many years now.
The Kardashians. Kim Kardashian. I'm sorry, there is this makeup person you do not know.
No, I don't.
But yeah, she very much fakes like a Boston accent. And so like when she says like Kim Kardashian, it's like Kim Kardashian.
Yeah.
To the point where Kim Kardashian's daughter, Northwest, mocks her. And, like, we'll be in the background of, like, and I do not follow these people. I never watch any of this because I want to. It is all forced upon me by, like, media.
Yeah.
But she'll be, like, in the background, like, damn Kardashian!
I'm stupid. But
I'm
you
leaving.
don't know why you wouldn't just cancel the party and, like, this is the worst party ever.
It's because you got the little tiny feet. I'm sorry. That didn't mean to come out of my head. You should just lie. Just lie.
Fine. Just for me.
He was too nice and felt like your brother. You look like my brother.
What?
I feel like if you want someone to stay for your party, that's not what you tell them, even if it's the truth.
It was and it kind of sets the movie in motion.
Ben Affleck. Not Ben Affleck. Oops. What's that other fella's name?
All red.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
And that one young lady, Miss Hole.
Miss Hole?
Or in the bathroom, he grabs a boob.
Well, you don't have to play by play.
I feel like the people should know what's up. But, y'all, there's going to be a
There's
surprise.
friends who are going to fall in love, don't you know?
Well,
They never viewed each other as sexually compatible. Just so happens that they're both very beautiful people and will fall in love at the end of the movie. They should make a follow-up to this that's like the same exact people, but like late March.
God, who could that be? Yeah, right there.
Kevin.
I bought them for you, remember? Uh-huh, that's a baddie. That's my Janine.
Ska shoes. Good for you.
Genuinely one of my favorite actresses of all time.
Oh yeah, she was great in like every movie she was ever in. Truth About Cats and Dogs, she's great in that.
Romeo and Michelle.
Romeo and Michelle.
It's
She's,
one of my favorites.
I
Yeah,
forget that she shows up in that. Yeah.
Best burning cigarette.
Yeah. Completely forgot she was in that.
Mm-hmm.
She was also in Mystery Men. That's a good one.
If anyone out there has a therapist that lets them sleep at their house, I would like you to turn that therapist in. They are not.
It was very normal in 1981 in New York.
Well, I think it was very normal for male therapists to take advantage of their. I mean, I still think that's unfortunately more normal
It's a
than.
beautiful bathroom.
I know. I was just thinking it. I love the colors together, and I got that same teal color in my bathroom. But I don't know how the yellow would go with it. Maybe I paint our tile that
You'd
one.
have to paint the tile.
Well, not like exactly, but I do. We have a yellow with Tiltrum bathroom tile, 1942. Adorable, but I will say the yellow is not my favorite. Yellow was not my favorite color, despite me being a Libra rising, and you would think, sun yellow, love gold, not yellow.
Yellow.
Very different.
Fuck yellow.
It's not. I like yellow for household things on occasion.
I don't have a particular preference about yellow one way or the other. It's one of those colors that it exists, but I have no feelings about it. Same thing with red.
Too much yellow pisses me off, and it's not supposed to do that.
Love a good green.
Oh, green's my favorite. Tolerate a blue. You love a blue, and you love a bad blue.
I can't tell the difference.
Baby, you're colorblind. Matthew is colorblind.
I can't tell the difference between blue and black. I love black, and I can't tell if it's black or blue sometimes, so I just buy them all, baby.
You love a royal blue, and I don't know if you even know what a royal blue looks like.
No,
I do not like a royal blue.
I like a good.
I'm a
black.
very touchy with my blue, and if I am, it's going to be either a much darker blue or a much lighter blue.
Darker or lighter blue.
It is not going to be a royal. That just
blue
pisses me off.
Pisses you off? That's fair.
That's autism. Colors piss you off.
You know, I can't tell the difference between that and the black that I was assuming I was probably buying at the time.
That is true.
But I like a good black, like a good green. Brown's a good color. All the shades of brown. Gray is a lovely color.
Not a big gray girl.
I love grays.
Yeah, I know. But I also don't know if you know what a gray looks like.
I know what gray. My sweater's gray.
Which sweater?
The one I wore today. The jacket. Wherever the hell it is. The bomber jacket. Wherever the fuck it's at. That
the
gray.
one that's blending into the green that you can't see?
No, it's not green. Where's green? That's gray.
I mean, it's blending into the green couch that you clearly couldn't see.
Oh,
yeah. It's right beside
Yeah,
you.
this one right here. Yeah, that's gray. That's a gray. That's a gray. That's a gray sweater. God damn it. 40 Shades of Gray. Remember Stained?
Hey.
Cindy remembers Stained.
You want to come here?
He says, I remember Stained. Mud Shovel.
Come here, Bubba.
Mud Shovel.
Oh,
You
no.
could become a country music
Oh,
artist.
my.
Aaron
Oh,
Lewis
my. Oh, my.
a piece of shit.
You okay?
It's our cat, by the way.
You okay? Daddy
I
put
like
you
that they're
on?
just in the way in this restaurant. And they're just like, get out of the way. We're just trying to show people.
You okay?
He didn't like me talking about Stained. They're one of his
You know
favorite
what I
female
think
bands.
about in How to Lose a Guy in 5 Days? She also is in the back of a restaurant crying. I wonder if that is a...
Oh, I've never seen that movie.
Well, she pretends to cry because she was trying to get rid of him. She's actually black there eating meats and watching games, but pretending not. Yeah, I don't want to tell you about it because
Never
it's
seen
not that important.
Never seen the movie before. Speaking of movies that I've never seen before, let's look at our list of top New Year's Eve movies. And you could tell me what you think of this list. This is it's from a website that I found. Oh, this song. All I can think of now is the fucking oh god, what's her name? Betty Davis eyes. What's her name?
Oh,
You know. Yeah. What's her name?
JoJo.
Yeah, JoJo Siwa's version of this song that's playing in the background. That's all I can think of. Stop. She's got Davis eyes. Oh gosh, where's this list? I'm trying to find my list. I had a list; it was saved, and now when I go to Google, it's like, "Here's new results from AI." You're like, oh, great! I don't want this. Yes, all the boys do think she's got Betty Davis eyes. Here we go. This is Good Housekeeping's list. Movies that
You like Devo?
I love Diva. A list of New Year's Eve movies. So, this being a New Year's Eve movie, there's two different lists. There's New Year's Eve movies, and then there's New Year's Day movies, which I can't think of too many movies.
to divide it like that.
Yeah,
I guess they are
apparently.
two
Two different days? Yeah, technically. I feel like that's getting very, semantic at that point, Because most New Year's Eve movies show New Year's Day, and most New Year's Day movies show New Year's Eve. But before we get to the list, she went to go get a drink. Avenue D, we went to meet him there. This is a punk club. We dance. We dance here. Pogo. This is very bad punk music. And punk music that wouldn't be played in 81. Maybe like, yeah, this is not 80s punk music at all. Doesn't sound like 80s punk music. Yes. Are you ready to hear this list, Miss Beatty Davis?
Yes.
Okay, so this is Good Housekeeping, which is, of course, the most accurate source for all things
That's my film basis.
of all things involving movies. Yes. So here's their list of. They didn't give a number. They just are
Should we
like.
pause?
No, I'm just going to read it out. Yeah. Okay. Number 1 is Happy New Year, Charlie Brown.
No.
Have you ever seen that movie?
Yes, of course.
I've never seen. I don't think I've ever seen Happy New Year, Charlie Brown. I have no recollection of that.
Have you seen any of the others? It's that with New Year's.
Have you seen New Year's Eve, the movie from 2011, which is kind of similar to this movie, and like it has a cast of like everybody?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's not very good. I didn't like it. It's from the person who did Pretty Woman.
I mean, I love Pretty Woman, though.
I know. So you might like this movie. When Harry Met Sally.
Mm-hmm.
Technically, New Year's Eve movie. Age of Adeline, a movie from 2015 I have never heard of, starring Blake Lively. Cannot say I've ever heard that one. Number 5 is A Long Way Down, which is by the guy who did High Fidelity. So, another movie I've never seen. Have you ever seen that one? Have you ever seen The Holiday, number 6, the one with Jack Black, where they get like a little partner switcheroo?
No.
I'm sorry. What's her
Fruitvale Station?
I feel like you don't want me to watch this anime. I love you to death, but I want that lampshade.
Yeah, it's a cool lampshade.
Technically, this one has January 1st in it as well.
It does, I guess. Yeah.
Because she wakes up on it.
Oh, yeah.
Kissing on it, remember?
Yeah.
The
I usually
actual
watch this
naked-
movie late at night, and I'm like, all the times I've watched it, I remember the beginning and the middle far more than I remember the end of it. There's been more times that I haven't finished it than I have, probably. So when you talk about the end of it, I'm like, I remember parts of the end. I remember they end up together. I remember
This makes me want to get on Poshmark right now and be like, a leopard print jacket. I've already got it saved on my searches, but I never find the perfect one.
It would have to be of the time, because otherwise it's going to be probably just like a reproduction and maybe not the best quality.
No, I don't want that.
Odessa home cooking. I wonder what the fuck that means. Is that like a Russian home cooking place, or just happens to be named Odessa? Yeah, the bartender that's already hooking up with 2 other girls. See, this would be when I would do the duck and just go home and no one would see me. It's a move I became known for throughout my 20s. I did it once after prom when I was a teacher and having to work prom. Like a lot of the other teachers were going to go to like an after party thing. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I just didn't want to go. So I just went home instead. After I told them, like, yeah, I'll meet y'all there, I just was like, no, I'm going to go home instead. So I went home. And then I got a bunch of texts that were like, where are you? Did you make it home? And I'm like, yeah, I made it home just fine. I just didn't want to be here. I didn't want to go to an after party. What you doing, Denzel?
Hey, Papa. What are you doing?
I'm gonna fight you.
What you thinking?
Fight you.
What you thinking about?
Fighting. Not again. I like the guy in the background twirling the sparkly hats. It's very New Year's Eve. I can't remember.
Oh, Lord.
So, like, we're not doing anything this New Year's Eve. I can't remember the last time I did anything on New Year's Eve. It's been a long time. Have we ever done anything on New
I'm
Year's Eve?
literally
In, like
trying to
the years we've been together? I can't remember anything. I think maybe we went to we get food with people, maybe like a bar, and then went home. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts as like a New Year's party or
No,
like
that's what I was thinking. I was like, I don't think anyone's have it like.
I don't think I have in my 30s, to be honest. I think I may have stopped in like I'm trying to think. I know I did at 27. I'm trying to think after that though.
As millennials, I feel like if you can afford a Thanksgiving get together, and then a Christmas get together, maybe like a Friendsgiving or like a white elephant, and then a couple of weeks later, people want you to do another party. It's like that's a lot. You're asking a lot. Like maybe we should reconvene next year sometime.
Listen, the
Give us a little
economy
bit.
was a lot better.
Founding me as a virgin. I was curious. Anybody. Jay Moore. Anybody. Date's over. I wonder if they end up in Dave Chappelle's cab.
What do you bet they do?
Another good song. Message to you. This is my wife most days of the week. Just in the screaming about, man, they're pieces of shit. I'm like, yeah. I'm sorry. Lovingly. Oh, I feel you. His cab is cool looking.
It's the animal print, yeah.
It's the animal print. You
It's
could
the
get
tiger print.
Nowadays, you get fired if you did that to the inside of your car. If you were like a taxi driver, they would be like, it's against regulation. To appreciate you. Fantastic. Baby actually
Maybe I should have known.
It reminds me of the Lyft driver I had today to get the car. She was like talking to me about how when she had a car breakdown a couple of weeks before, the guy that picked her up to help her fix her car and get the tire picked back on it was like hitting on her. It was like, you want to have my babies? And I was like, that is very forward after like knowing someone for like less than 5 minutes.
Oh, it's a red flag.
I just, as a man, I don't know, other men I guess can obviously do that, but I just could never make myself say something like that to somebody.
I love that they made fun of him by saying gladiator hair. I think that's just such a funny way to insult someone. Because one of those like insults that like I like to tell people they look like they don't know how to swim. If no one knows what it means, but everyone knows what it means.
We don't care. Some Ramones.
We don't care.
I like that these fucking bikers are listening to the Ramones.
Edgy.
One of the most like poppy punk bands at the time.
Super edgy.
Here's some Elvis Costello as they're fucking. Oh, are they not fucking? They're just
No, he's just giving her a background.
back rub, yeah. All in the technique. He just throws her. I like her chairs. I will say, like you said in the beginning, she has a cool ass apartment.
Mm-hmm.
Like whether you're in New York or in the 80s or in 2025, anywhere, like that would be a cool ass apartment.
And all that big ambiguous bullshit.
I have no idea what she's doing for a living for this, if anything, but
Get them off. Not some ethereal thing out there to embrace humanity.
Look, you wanted to know why you were bad in bed, and I told you. You don't have to bite my head off just because you're an addict.
I'm inadequate.
Yeah. You just take that god awful press off, and I'll show you who's adequate.
That's a waste of snacks. That would piss me off. He's not the one cleaning it up.
Or having to pay for it.
You know,
Like, what? I can't remember other movies he's in. I know I've seen him other stuff. I always want to say like he's in Trainspotting, but he's not. He's not the Trainspotting guy. He just kind of sounds like him.
you just thought we were going to get here already.
Sorry, it's not here yet.
Oh, harders.
Hard on.
Different times.
Stars in 81. Come on.
Jersey. So, that's your question? For the next person? Felt like she really liked me, you know, and now she's in there making out with Dave. I'm just wondering, I mean, did I get to offend her?
You know how it is. You know how it is, Miranda.
I know how it is.
So this movie cost $6 million to make. Would you like to know how much money it made?
Yeah.
$6.9 million.
Oh.
Came out at a weird time, though.
Broke even, I guess.
Yeah, it broke even. Did not come out. You would think it came out like right before New Year's, right? Came out in February.
Was it supposed to come out at New Year's?
You know, there's not really a whole lot written about that. It got really bad reviews, obviously. It has had some, you know, some positive reviews. Some people really like it, obviously, but for the most part, it had negative reviews. Let's find out what was going on in February 26, 1999. Not much was happening in the world on February 26, 1999. Payback was the #1 movie with Mel Gibson. That remake. And as we do every episode, the songs of February 26th, 1999.
To touch you.
we've talked about all of these songs before. Every one of these songs we've mentioned before in previous episodes. Do you want to know the big songs when this movie came out?
Sure.
Angel of Mine by Monica. Remember that song?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good song. Believe by Cher.
Oh, gosh.
Still keeping it up. Do you believe?
I know. That song gets stuck in my
love?
head. Not a great
No, Baby One More Time by Britney. Britney, bitch. Kiss Me by Sixpence None the Richer.
Like that.
Yep. Everyone's favorite Christian indie rock group. Those were the big ones. Oh, also 1 Week by Bare Naked Ladies.
Now, wait, something like that.
And the top hip hop song was Hard Knock Life by Jay-Z. Hard Knock Life. For us, indeed. It's a hard knock life. For us, yes. I want to know where he got those flowers at so late notice.
Yeah, it's New York, baby.
A bodega? Oh, that makes sense. But the price? The price? Think of the price. Flowers are expensive. Those are probably like $3, $10 today. This is how you appeal to women. You go back and tell them, hey, you want to leave this bar and go back to the coffee shop and fuck in the bathroom, Courtney Love? I dare you to fuck me.
All right, there are 7 people.
I dare you to fuck me. Cue the music transition.
Dare you to fuck me.
I dare you to fuck me.
You know what? I just don't want to do it in a bathroom. That just seems icky.
That's what I was saying. Is like that's how you come on to women. You go to a bar and say, "Hey, let's go fuck it." I dare you to fuck me in a coffee shop bathroom. Who's he got in the cab now? I wonder. I like that she's just chain smoking while they're hitting it off.
Back when a girl could chain smoke and people didn't judge her, and she drinks a full bottle of wine.
Oh yeah, this movie would be a hard R now. As much smoking as there is nowadays, you smoke one cigarette, you are getting an R rating.
I like her little kitchen though.
Is this movie R or was this movie PG-13?
I genuinely have no idea.
I can't remember.
Did MTV have ratings, or were you just?
I mean, it came out to theaters.
Was M for mature? You're mature enough to watch it, or you're not?
Let's see what rated.
Is she just chugging whiskey,
That's what you do, baby.
or is that wine still? Oh, she just
That's
passes
just
out.
what you do. 81. A couple of years after this, we'd be getting born. This was the time when we could just chug. This was an R-rated movie.
This was the year my mom graduated high school.
That's funny to think about in context. Hello, Elio. Hey, pretty girl. Thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses.
Hello, Miss Lady Girl. I want my mamas.
Would you like to hear some reviews of this movie from when it came out? Another
Are
thing that
they
we've done a couple
rude?
times on this. Yes. A couple of them are there. So there's one negative, there's one positive, and then there's one really positive and one really negative, and they're all really short. So this first one is from February 18th, 1999. That's how old this review is. Which I guess would be before the movie even came out theatrically, because it came out on February 26th. So someone saw an early screening. This is what they said. User Carrie11 on IMDb. I was disappointed. I thought this looked like a very
You
good
got
movie.
dog shit on your back.
But I was wrong. Lucy, Courtney Love, and Val, Christina Ricci, weren't the best actors for the movie. And it should have never been made.
Jesus.
You want to see a good movie? Check out The Faculty.
Oh my God. Did someone that works on the faculty?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Another review from that same night, the next day, gave it an 8 out of 10 and said, I laughed my balls off. Hey, how's it going? Me? My stomach hurts from laughing for the past hours. I thought that was going to be a different setup. I thought they were going to say, hey, how's it going? Me? My balls. I don't have them anymore. They didn't do that. My stomach hurts from laughing for the past 2 hours. That's right. I just got out of a sneak preview of 200 Cigarettes, and to be lucky, I only have a few things to say. Shayna Larson, I'm thinking, Oscar? 2, Courtney Love can act. 3, who's that other guy that looks like Ben Affleck? Guillermo Diaz? Question mark? Nope, that's Casey Affleck, his fucking brother. That's the other guy that looks like Ben Affleck.
Wait, did they write that verbatim?
Yes. It even says Guillermo Diaz.
Surprising.
No, Guillermo Diaz.
I thought, but I didn't know if the other guy
I don't know how you could look at the credits and be like, Ben Affleck,
must
Casey
be that.
Affleck, that's not related. Guillermo Diaz.
That guy.
It's gotta be that guy. They're related. They said, I thought this movie was a perfect example of my own experiences on New Year's Eve. Everyone trying to find the member of the opposite sex. Yeah, those were the 2 funny reviews. There's some more from the same night, same weekend, obviously, but some of them are 10 out of 10s and some of them are like 2s out of 10s. It seems like a movie either you really like it or you just really don't like it. I don't know how you could hate this movie. It seems like it's, like even like if you hate Ben Affleck, okay, well he's not like in the whole movie. It's gonna go to a different character in a couple minutes. Like if you hate Jay Moore, well that's fine. It's gonna I don't really like Jay Moore. I don't think he's a very good actor.
Darling, I'm not the person that wrote the review.
No, I'm just saying, as I was explaining, whenever you're watching it, though, it's like, oh, I don't like Jay Moore. Well, he's only in the movie total for, 7 minutes. He goes to other characters that I do enjoy more, so I don't see how you could, comment on that. Actually, I think Christina Ricci's really good in this movie. It's not, the best Christina Ricci movie ever. It's one of her funnier movies. Somewhere between Black Snake Moan and Addams Family. It's beautiful.
Is there any way that you can get this car to just move?
Move that truck forward. And now we're fucking in the coffee shop bathroom. You can't have sex with Paul Rudd in a coffee shop bathroom. You can't.
In bathrooms.
It's New Year's. This is when you realize things.
Yeah. And what about it, Polly?
Paul Rudd's pissed now.
We were supposed to folk in that diner.
Dare you disrespect me in this Denny's?
Tell the strangers and bartenders.
I feel God in this Chili's.
You want any more?
Oh God, in this chili. No, he's just.
Courtney. A Courtney love.
You can do better than me. That's what she's trying to say. She doesn't want to be with him.
We don't want to be.
Remember when there were tons of diners that were open 24 hours?
But I miss pre-COVID life.
Now you can't find anywhere that's open 24 hours.
I think Waffle House is still there for you, but
Waffle House.
we don't really live conveniently near one.
No, I was gonna say there's one in town, and it's nowhere near us.
Say, I do find it weird that, like, in Arkansas, we have a Waffle House, like, on every street corner, it seems like. Memphis, Tennessee, I don't know. Maybe they're like, this incites riots.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's none near us. They're all like the nearest one to us is the first one I visited when I made it to Memphis because it was like way on the outside of town. I was like, well, apparently there's not another one in town. There's lots of other places, but none of them are 24 hours. Sometimes you just need a good snack at 3:00 in the morning. I don't know how how overnight employees are supposed to get food anymore when they get out of work at like 4:00, 5:00 in the morning.
I kind of get where Stephanie's coming from, and I think you're really weird.
My cousin's party.
Also, do we ever find out what's in the bag? Is it cocaine? Is it?
No, you never find out in the entire movie what's in the bag. I think they're doing like a Pulp Fiction Tarantino thing. Leave it to your imagination. What do you think they're bringing to the party? Second best Elvis Costello song. Light, darkness of insanity. This is a good song. And we're about to see more of Mr. Elvis as he shows up. Here in a minute, I think. Doesn't he show back up?
I believe so.
So
I know
think
he
he's
asked
at this-
about the dip.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think he shows back up here in a minute. As he showed up for just a second earlier. Like he just leaves his friend on the side of the road. Like he'll be fine. do, 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 do. Before Tinder or Bumble, that was how you met people. Give them your number and hope you don't lose that piece of paper.
I wonder how many future marriages were never like happened because someone left someone's number on a napkin or something.
Probably a lot. I would imagine there's like a lot of like almost love stories that started and ended because someone lost a number.
You're slipping away.
Hey, there's Ben Affleck again. Who's that guy that looks like Ben Affleck? Must be the Hispanic actor. Ben Affleck is a very Hispanic actor.
Afflecko.
Hermano Benito Afflecto. And then we get to wake up from the after party. I love the beaded curtains. I wish we could do beaded.
She doesn't have a cat.
No, I was going to say, that's the only thing about having cats, is you really can't do beaded curtains. At least, unless your cat doesn't give a shit about them. But I don't know too many cats. Oh, they look kind of like Nelly. It does kind of look like Nelly. If Nelly was a different, if she was all black, but the white on her chest was similar. Such a pretty apartment.
Hey. Wake up. Huh? Who the fuck are you? You.
From Rock, come on.
Yeah.
A million other people. How old are you exactly? Every weekend together, Jay.
Back in that day, I bet they didn't have any age requirements.
Oh, I forgot we have more of the sexy time with the vagina portrait, dude. Was I the worst lover? Well, you look at the time. I don't think you were very good at the sexy time. Yeah. A record?
Elvis Costello? The love of my life?
He was. I like how the movie ends where they like show all the pictures from the party.
I was on that.
And you could have told. The lawyer bartender guy, Hermie.
Hi. Hello.
She's very acknowledging of you. Have it?
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't. What? Get her. Get her. I gotta go. Oh, Dave Chappelle. Okay, I was gonna say. I thought Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, she was with the bartender.
Yeah. Guess it's fully loaded, baby. That's what you do on New Year's Day. You do kinky sex with Dave Chappelle. That's what I do most times during New Year's Day.
Like Santa every year, Dave Chappelle stops by tomorrow night.
He does. Yeah, he does. He's got nothing else on his calendar. Yeah. Yeah, you talking to the people and you telling them your thoughts on 200 Cigarettes? You see, it's a pretty good movie.
I got a lot of thoughts on this.
If you only really watch it once a year, but it's worth it. Yes, you're cute. There aren't really a whole lot of other like New Year's movies.
Like
we started
great
reading a
ones.
little bit of the list, but I like New Year's Evil. We watched that one tonight. That was cool.
It was something.
I like Stranger. It's not Stranger Things. Oh God. Strange Days. Remember that movie? That's a New Year's Eve movie. New Year's Day movie. We watched that one about it was about a bunch of shit, honestly. That's a good movie. More people waking up together. including the homeless punk guy, who apparently is not dead, but is now alive.
That's how gutter punks find each other. Just sleep.
Some of the happiest people I've known are gutter punk kids. Like, they got by with like a.
Are they happy now or are they dead?
I don't know if they're dead now. They might be dead
Because I
now,
feel like
but they
every
were
gutter punk I know from back in the day.
in their 20s. They were being a lot happier than I was. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of them are not alive anymore. And the other ones that are like fucking like straight edge now.
Straight edge, working at Walmart,
Yeah,
corporate
like kids.
kids on the straight and narrow, voting for MAGA. It's just when you know it, you know it. I'm like a punk rock dude. You can tell that because I have a lock on my neck. And I'm going to fall in love with this Virgin League girl. So, you know, dinner. I don't see how he was supposed to be the lead in this movie. Like, he's in it more than, I guess, I would say he's in it just as much as Jay Moore is, but, you know. Not the first movie I think of when I think of Casey Affleck movies, but I guess maybe more it should be. Hey, he's a better actor than his brother. Not that he should play Batman, but he is a better actor than his brother. Dude, we're getting to the end. She's making out with the punk rock dude. I was saying Casey Affleck is a better actor than his brother.
Isn't he a sex pest though?
I think he is. Maybe. I don't know. I believe that is correct. I believe he was accused of things. And we get some metaphysical words from Paul Rudd. Is he the only one that ends up alone?
No, Courtney lives under there, huh?
Oh, that's right. Okay. I forgot.
He thought he was just talking to himself.
It wouldn't surprise me. It's Paul Rudd. Totally honest. Totally honest, Denzel.
My name's Paul Rudd. I draw my walls.
That's what you could do in the 80s in New York, you know?
No, there wasn't credit. Like, this won't ruin your credit.
Yeah.
If your landlord gets mad.
You wait long enough and millennials will move in and think it's cool. You don't have to worry about repaint.
Or they'll paint it gray.
Now we get the pictures. This is the part I thought was fun. That you just get all these pictures at the end of, like, Elvis Costello looking at things. He's a famous necrophiliac. Did. Yeah. It's a small city. One of the ugliest bitches I've ever seen.
She had a penis.
Yeah, I was saying earlier when you were in the bathroom that, like, the movie is marketed as, like, Casey Affleck being the star. I think Paul Rudd is more of the star of this movie as, like, the male.
I never thought Casey was supposed to be the star.
Apparently, according to the promotion, this was, like, Casey Affleck's, like, first big movie where he's, like, the leading man, and I'm like, hey, he's, like, in it. I think of it more as a Paul Rudd movie than a Casey Affleck. From Happy Days. You can have a good time, baby. Even if you smell like dog shit. Little love. That's my booty look right there. Well, we have reached the end credits, which means we have reached the end of our episode, as Blondie, I guess, will play us out as we talk about the rapture. This is a good intro, a good exit for the movie. What a good time. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming along. Final thoughts on 200 Cigarettes. Like, what do you think?
Always a classic.
Yeah, I love this movie. This is one of those movies that every time we watch it, I'm always like, yeah, I could watch this movie again and again and again. Because it's really, really, really funny. And also, it's a movie that's nostalgic, you know? It's one of the few movies in the 90s that was nostalgic for the 80s. Which wasn't a thing yet. We weren't quite ready to be nostalgic for the 80s. But man, by the time we got to the 2020s, we were definitely ready to be nostalgic about the 80s. So, thank y'all for coming along. We will be back next week in January proper. And we're actually going to start our month of guests. And our first one is going to be from Monster Movie Fun Time Go podcast, as well as Mars Needs Movies. He's doing a bunch of different podcasts these days. Our good friend Precious D, Dominic Lopez, will be joining us on our first episode of the month of January and our first episode of 2026 as we look at an 80s classic. Speaking of 80s, we're going to go back and look at Cherry 2000, movie that is also pretty fucking good. So we'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for coming along. Miranda, you want to say goodbye to the people?
See ya.
See ya. Thank y'all. And hopefully you have a good New Year's and a good 2026. See you again. Hot damn, college boy. Thank you so much for listening. Every single week we come back with a new movie about the end of the world, or a movie about the beginning of the end of the world, or what happens after the end of the world, or maybe one day we just decide to watch Showgirls. Who knows? Right? But every week we are coming back, and thank you so much for stopping in this week and listening to the whole episode and hearing our thoughts on whatever train wreck of a movie I chose to force my friend to watch this week. I'm a good person like that. And thank you for also being a good person. There you go. If you want to be a really, really fucking cool person, which you obviously are, why don't you give us a like, and actually, more importantly, give us a subscribe. I find that to be more important. I don't know if the algorithm says it is. I don't really give a shit. But thank you for your patronage either way, and clicking all the things and doing all the stuff. Bye. Thanks.